Welcome to the Creepily Accurate Astrology and Friends podcast. I am your host and astrologist extraordinaire, numerologist, and tarot reader, Crystal. And this is the podcast where we're diving deep into the realms and the mystic energy of astrology, numerology, and tarot. We are going to wow you with how creepily accurate these placements can be and how they associate with your life alignment, how they can empower you, wow you, and mystify you. Yes. So this podcast is all about learning, embracing ourselves, and having some laughs and some fun. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my baby. Welcome back to the second segment of the All About the Virgo. Okay, and you are listening to the realest and funniest. No, I'm joking. You are listening to the Creepily Accurate Astrology and Friends podcast, where it's pure, authentic energy, baby. Yes, yes, yes. And I actually saved the joke for you, for my Virgos. Why did the Virgo cross the road? Because he thought the grass was greener and purple on the other side. Yine, 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 yine. And by the way, if anybody wanted to know, I make my own sound effects. Okay. And let's go ahead and finish out this goal that I've set to finish this segment up in 2 takes instead of 3. So the first segment, we talked all about the Virgo, baby. We talked about the rising, the sun, the moon. We talked about the mythology, the elements, modalities, all about the Virgo. And this segment, we're going to talk about Virgo on the different 12 house cusp. And we're going to talk about, I think it was 4 different individuals with strong Virgo placements. And in the first episode of Leo, the first episode, not the first segment of the Virgo, I interviewed my sister Desiree, and she had a strong Leo placement as well. She had her sun in Leo in the 12th house, and she just also happened to have Virgo as a strong placement. That is her ruler, her ascendant ruler. Virgo rising at Jay-Z. We're going to talk about his Virgo placement. Madonna, we talked about her. She had a strong Leo placement. And Kris Jenner, we talked about Kylie Jenner with a strong Leo placement. So we're just going to talk about the Virgo placement, the house it's in. Just a little tibby tat. Okay, so with that being said, let's get it going. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you didn't know, I am Crystal. I am your host. I am an astrologist, a numerologist, a tarot reader. I also have my own shop, Creations by Us. I make my own jewelry. I design it. I create it. Go check me out. Go grab one of them positive vibes only bracelet where I set the intention to raise your vibrations through creations. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this up here. Okay, so when we're dealing with Virgo, it has a different meaning in each one of the 12 houses, of course. So, like I was saying in the first segment, Virgo usually, or when it's on the cusp, it's going to adapt and then create change. So, we'll keep that in mind a little bit while we're doing these interpretations, and let's get to it. That's my echo. Okay, so Virgo on the ascendant, This is your rising, and this emphasizes practicality, attention to detail. Um, Individuals may come off reserved, observant, and project a sense of modesty. They have a keen awareness of their appearance and health. They often present themselves to others in a well put together manner. They can be overcritical. They can be on themselves and others, and uh, very organized, like, you know, and wants the same for you. Like they want to see good. They want everybody to be doing good. Very logical, practical. They come off that way. Okay, so this would be if Virgo's on the first house cusp, which means it would be a rising. So Virgo on the second house cusp. Now, for me, Placidus house, where it is more spiritually based. I have Virgo on the second house cusp, and a little bit in the first house. The whole house, it's on my second house cusp. So when we're dealing with Virgo in the second house, uh, individuals focus on financial stability and self-worth. You may have a natural knack for budgeting, managing resources, and pursuing practical income generated activities. You may have attention to detail in financial matters, and this may be a priority for you unless you're like me and have Saturn in the second house. And then it's a whole different ball game, my baby. All right. This means your organization skills is everywhere. Um, you don't care that much for money per se. Um, do have a high self-worth. Budgeting, managing reserves, all that restricted. I'm teaching myself this as I go. Okay, so Virgo in the third house. This will more than likely enhance your communication skills, your intellectual pursuits. Um, People that got third house Virgo, they are usually precise and analytical thinkers, excel in research and learning. And their siblings and neighbors, they probably play a prominent role in their life, and they may enjoy writing, teaching. Fourth house, this will bring attention to your home environment and family. And people with Virgo in the fourth house cusp, they have a strong desire for a harmonious and well organized home. Believe that. Probably decorated, detailed to the T, with no conflicting aspects or whatever. Or they could have a conflicting aspect that gives them too much of it. You just don't know. It just depends. So, anyways, they may take on like caregiving roles within the family and have like a deep connection to the roots. The fifth house, if you got Virgo, uh, this is your creative expression. So your creativity is expressed through attention to detail. And you may engage in hobbies that require precision, like crafts or artistic endeavors. And you are maybe like the type of parent that is very conscious and in tune to the needs of your child. Sixth house, this is the house that Virgo rules. So this is associated with service, health routines, and people with Virgo on the sixth house cusp, it may excel in maintaining an efficient daily routine. Uh, Probably have careers related to this field, health and wellness, service professional, and may prioritize self-care and probably drawn to holistic practices. Okay, let's move on to the seventh house. Virgo in the seventh house indicates a practical approach to partners and relationships, of course. This is where individuals seek partners who are reliable, organized, and share the same values they do. And they may support their partners in like a practical way and probably hella skilled at problem solving together. You hear me? Okay, eighth house. So if you got Virgo in the eighth house, um, the Virgo energy is like channeled into a deep, transformative, and like a transformation and shared resource. And individuals, like they might probably appear, um, they probably work together with finances with their partner, uh, very intimate with matters when it comes to finances and precise. They may take that real seriously, and their partner has to have they gotta have their shit together basically, and they're adept to probably analyzing the hidden aspects of life. They probably dig deep. I mean, eighth house is hidden things, and Virgo is analyzing. Man, I can imagine this person probably thinks really deep. Ninth house focuses on higher education, travel, and philosophy. So if you have Virgo on this cusp, then you could be take a meticulous approach to expanding your horizons. When you're seeking knowledge through practical experiences, you may be real organized with your thoughts and thinking, and really good at applying what you learn in a practical way. 10th house, Virgo in the 10th house. This will highlight careers and your public image, of course. And people are probably committed to achieving success through very hard work, attention to detail, service to others. The careers may be uh, healthcare, research, administration, something that requires precision. 11th house, Virgo. Um, This is the house of friendship, group activities, aspirations. So people, they're probably a very reliable friend. They're probably a very reliable friend. I'm sorry. Um, they probably provide a practical type of support to the social group, and probably really good at contributing to the group projects with their analytical skills and organization. 12th house Virgo. This indicates a private person because it's already the house of hidden things, subconscious mind, secrets, secrets that need to be unveiled. So I imagine, and Virgo's already a private person, so they're probably very private and reflective. Um, they probably have a reflective approach to spirituality and self-undoing. They may engage in more behind the scenes service or seek solace through holistic practices. They probably have a real deep understanding of connection between your mind, body, and spirit. So that is Virgo through the 12 houses. So now we need to get on down the road to the celebrity section. All right. I'll be right back up after these breaks. She's back. Bum, bum, bum. All right, class. Let me ask you a question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, raise your hand. Okay. What about you, Tisha? I want to be a Kardashian. Get your get in office now. Aye, 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 aye. The point is, we are talking about Kris Jenner first. Okay. So Kris Jenner has a very, very, very strong energy of Virgo into her chart. She has Virgo rising, and what's stronger than a Virgo rising? No, Virgo rising is pretty strong in your chart because the planet that rules Virgo, well, not because the planet that rules your ascendant rules your whole chart. The energy is just, it all ties into your life purpose and things. So with Virgo rising in her chart, we all know we went over how the ascendant and rising comes off in the Virgo. You come off analytical, uh, service to others, practical, uh, detail orientated. Boom. Okay, so this is how she comes off to others, right? Now, Mercury rules Virgo, so it's in her house of Libra. I mean, it's in her 12th house of Libra. So this puts her in the house of secrets, hidden things, subconscious mind. So this means that her purpose is in that 12th house, and it will have something to do with uh, facilities, even if it's just tapping into the subconscious mind. So somewhere in that house is her need for her purpose, her life purpose, and it's in Libra. So it'll be about balance, harmony, and fairness. So maybe it's communications through balance, harmony, justice, being fair, but she's supposed to be behind the scenes more like, but she ain't. So let's see. All right, moving along. Jay-Z. So Jay-Z, this impressed me. Jay-Z has a strong Virgo placement. Now, first when I was doing a little research, I didn't do that deep of a research, and that's my fault because it was kind of a quick thinking to do Jay-Z. And then when I seen Beyonce, I said, oh, okay. They said that Beyonce was a rising, her rising and her sun was the same. I looked it up. It is not. She is a rising Libra and a Virgo sun. So I do believe she has a nice Virgo placement, but I just didn't want to get into it. I just thought she had the Virgo rising. But anyways, I want to get into Jay-Z. So Jay-Z has a rising Virgo, right? Now, remember Mercury rules Virgo. So his Mercury, the ruler of his chart, is in his midheaven. The midheaven is your career, is how the world, the public image, your public image, how the world sees you in that aspect. So you have the thinking planet in Sagittarius, which is higher learning, expansion, optimism. Like his communication, I could see his rap career there. And Sagittarius and Jupiter's, that's the luckiest placement. It's the luckiest sign, the most optimistic and luckiest sign. So when we're talking about Sagittarius, we're talking about higher learning. So that's intellectual. That's learning. That's like it's never enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. So I could see his career excelling and keep going and keep going. And I could see his his verbiage in that placement. All right. So we had Madonna. So Madonna has Mercury and Virgo. And this is in the 11th house of aspirations, friends, and hold up, am I right? No, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, her Mercury and Virgo is in 11th house. Okay. So this would mean this has to do with her circle of friends, social, how she deals with communities and groups. So this would say that this is Mercury belongs in Virgo. It's a dominant placement. So it operates very well in there. So the way Mercury and Venus is supposed to operate when they're together, they're gonna operate correctly. So the communications, the thought process, thinking, how she's dealing with people on a daily basis, not close friends, but friend groups, is going all on in that 11th house of Virgo with Madonna. Okay. Okay. And the last one was my sister, Desiree. So she is a Virgo rising with Mercury in her first house. Very, very strong placement. So this basically means that she is supposed to create change within herself through she's supposed to create change through communication herself. There's a lot of other aspects in there, but basically that's one of her main life themes is communications, from creating change through communications. But it's a lot of other things that go into play there. Okay, so I think that was it. What? I did that. Okay, I ran through that. I know I probably could have got a little more detailed with the other placements, but I'm sure I get the gist of it. Mercury rules Virgo, so wherever Virgo was on the cusp of the house, right? That's the energy that's in that house, and then wherever the planet Mercury would be, whatever house that tells the more detailed story. That tells how it continues to play out. And I hope you have a better, thorough understanding of Virgo if you didn't before. I hope you thinking like, dag, that was creepily accurate. If you're not, then just pretend. No, don't pretend. Never pretend. However, it's time to wrap it up, Buttercup, and I will catch you in the next episode. I want to let you know that I am sending unconditional love and positive vibes your way. I accomplished my goal today. I got it done in 2 segments in less than 30 minutes this episode. You go, girl. And what else did I want to say? Oh, so the surprise I was thinking. No, never mind. I ain't gonna tell you. Nah. You'll see soon enough. Okay, so however, with that being said, wherever you at, whatever you're doing, stop and tell yourself, girl, I love you, or boy, I love you. You should always tell yourself that every now and then. And always protect your energy. Okay? Visualize a bulletproof vest, particularly for protecting your energy. Protect it like the Secret Service. Protect the president, but not John F. K. Okay? And with that being said, namaste, my baby. Thank you for tuning in. It's all love. And come back for more. All righty then. Namaste, my baby. All right, my lovely ones, before we say goodbye, dear listeners, we want to thank you for joining us on this mystifying journey through the realms of Creepily Accurate Astrology and Friends podcast. We hope our insight and laughter has left you both intrigued and entertained. Now remember, as you navigate the mysterious tapestries of life, let the wisdom of the stars guide you, but always with a sprinkle of humor. Embrace the uncanny accuracy of astrology, numerology, and tarot, and let it add a touch of enchantment to your everyday experience. Stay tuned for more intriguing conversations, hilarious anecdotes, surprising revelations, and episodes to come. We invite you to continue this adventure with us, exploring the depths of the cosmos and the endless possibilities that lie within. As a farewell for now, may the stars continue to illuminate your path, and may the laughter we've shared linger in your hearts. Until we meet again, keep smiling, keep believing, and keep embracing the magic that surrounds you. Thank you for tuning in to Creepily Accurate Astrology and Friends podcast. And remember, the universe has a sense of humor too. Goodbye for now, and may your future be filled with delightful surprises and laughter.